Are you plagued by stress and anxiety in your daily life? In today's video, we will explore powerful mindfulness techniques and philosophical insights that can transform the way you approach stress. Stress is a visitor, not your identity. Stress comes and goes. It is never permanent. It does not define who you are. Buddhism teaches us that everything is changing. Nothing stays fixed. Stress is part of that flow. You may feel heavy when stress comes. You may think it will stay forever. But in truth, it is like a passing cloud. When you see stress as a visitor, you loosen its grip. A visitor enters, stays for some time, and then leaves. Stress works in the same way. If you see it as your identity, you suffer more. You begin to believe that you are stress itself. This belief creates confusion, but you are more than stress. You are awareness itself. The Buddha taught that suffering is natural in life. He called it dukkha. Stress is one form of that suffering. The path is not to deny its presence. The path is to see it clearly. You watch it come. You watch it stay. You watch it go. Like watching waves in the ocean, you understand they rise and fall. This understanding brings peace. You do not fight stress. You do not try to cut it away. You recognize it as part of the human experience. You say to yourself, this is only a visitor. It has no power to stay forever. With this simple recognition, stress loses strength. Mindfulness is the practice that makes this possible. When you are mindful, you know stress is present. You see it without judgment. You say, this is stress. You say, this is not who I am. You breathe, you rest, you watch. This is the way to freedom. Buddhism teaches no attachment. When you do not cling to stress, you are free from it. You let it come and let it go. The more you practice this, the lighter you feel. You become less afraid of stress. You see it as natural as rain or wind. This shift in view is powerful. Life will continue to bring challenges. Stress will arrive again and again, but you will meet it differently. You will not collapse under its weight. You will remember that it is a visitor. It has no roots inside you. It cannot take away your true nature. Breathe to anchor, not to escape. Breathing is the heart of Buddhist practice. The Buddha taught mindfulness of breathing as a path to peace. When stress comes, the breath is your anchor. It keeps you steady. It grounds you in the present. It reminds you of life itself. Many people breathe to escape stress. They push stress away. They force calmness. But Buddhism teaches a gentler way. You breathe not to run away, but to stay. You breathe to anchor yourself in the now. The breath does not carry you elsewhere. It roots you in this moment. When stress rises, the mind rushes. Thoughts jump forward. The body tightens. The breath becomes shallow. At that moment, breathing with awareness changes everything. You take one deep breath. You feel it come in. You feel it go out. You tell yourself, this breath is life. This breath is enough. Anchoring in breath brings clarity. You realize that stress is a wave in the mind, but your breath is constant. Your breath is steady. Your breath is the ground beneath the storm. With practice, every breath becomes a safe place. The Buddha taught that following the breath brings insight. You see impermanence in each breath. Inhale arises, exhale fades. This cycle mirrors stress. Stress arises, stress fades. The breath teaches you this truth again and again. Breathing also heals the body. When you breathe deeply, your muscles relax. Your heart slows down. Your body remembers balance. Stress loses its hold on you. You are no longer trapped in the rush. You return to your center. Breathing also softens the mind. It gives space between thoughts. It makes room for calm awareness. Instead of reacting, you respond. Instead of fighting, you rest. You are anchored. You are present. Buddhism does not teach escape. It teaches presence. The breath is the path to presence. The breath says, here I am. The breath says, this is now. With each mindful breath, you come home to yourself. Except, don't control what you can't control is an illusion. Stress grows when you try to control what cannot be controlled. The Buddha taught impermanence. Everything changes. Life moves beyond your control. Stress often comes from resisting this truth. When you try to hold life still, you suffer. When you let life flow, you find peace. Acceptance is the path to calm. It does not mean giving up. It means understanding the nature of things. It means working with life, not against it. The Buddha said that clinging creates suffering. Stress is often clinging in disguise. You cling to outcomes. You cling to plans. You cling to certainty. But life is uncertain. Plans break. Outcomes shift. Stress rises from this struggle. Acceptance breaks the struggle. You say, "This is how it is." You stop fighting reality. You let things be. This softens the heart. It opens space for wisdom. Acceptance does not mean passivity. It means seeing clearly. You act with wisdom, not with fear. You respond instead of reacting. You take steps without being trapped by control. When stress comes, remind yourself of this truth. Life cannot be fully controlled. The body will age. Situations will change. People will come and go. Trying to hold on brings stress. Letting go brings peace. This is why the Buddha spoke of equanimity. Equanimity is the calm mind that accepts both joy and pain. It is the balance of heart that is not shaken by change. With equanimity, stress has no power to harm you deeply. Acceptance is also compassion. When you accept yourself, you reduce inner conflict. When you accept others, you reduce outer conflict. Stress softens when acceptance grows. The river flows with or without your will. You can fight the river and drown in stress, or you can float with the river and find peace. Buddhism teaches us to float, to trust the flow, to let go of the need for control. Walk through stress mindfully, not fearfully. Fear makes stress heavier. Fear feeds stress with energy. The Buddha taught mindfulness as the medicine for fear. Mindfulness means awareness with calm presence. It means walking step by step with clarity. When you walk mindfully, you do not run from stress. You do not hide from it. You walk with it, side by side. You say, "This is stress." You take one step at a time. You breathe. You notice your feelings. You remain present. Mindfulness transforms stress into a teacher. It shows you where you cling. It shows you where you resist. It shows you the roots of your suffering. Instead of being trapped, you learn. You grow. Fear makes the mind small. Mindfulness makes the mind wide. Fear says, "I cannot handle this." Mindfulness says, "I see this as it is." Fear closes the heart. Mindfulness opens it. Fear creates panic. Mindfulness creates calm. The Buddha taught walking meditation. Each step is mindful. Each step is calm. This practice is powerful when stress rises. You place your feet slowly. You breathe gently. You say, "I am here. Stress is here, but I am steady." Walking mindfully through stress shows you impermanence again. Each step changes the ground beneath you. Stress changes with each step. You realize nothing is fixed. This gives courage. When you live in fear, stress rules you. When you live in mindfulness, you rule yourself. The stress may still exist, but it no longer controls you. You have space around it. You have peace inside it. The Buddha's teachings always return to the present. The present moment is the safest place. Stress pulls you into the future. Stress drags you into the past. But mindfulness anchors you now. In this moment, you breathe. In this moment, you are alive. This moment is enough. Walking through stress mindfully is freedom. You no longer see stress as an enemy. You see it as part of life. You do not fight it with fear. You face it with awareness. You walk calmly through it, and step by step, you find peace.